We're back with some more Manchester United career. We're about to enter season 5. We just done off with Mason Greenwood of 50 million. That's not going to happen. He's going nowhere. I think right now we're going to look to train some of the young boys that we have going on down here. We have some really good players like Rios. He looks fantastic. I'm going to get him on harder depth attacking situations. We're going to get the goalkeepers coming in, no fullbacks. We've got this Wilson kid. He's pretty decent for a centre back, so we'll get him on hard at the depth. Who else have we got? Some wingers. We've got Vilna. He'd look to be pretty decent. We'll get him on some harder depth. Davies kid looked decent. That's to the Conchia, but we'll get Davies on that. We get Conchia on another. Get them all training. But yeah, we had a fantastic season here at Manchester United. We only lost one game all season. We drew 3. We came second in the Premier League. We won the Champions League and we won the FA Cup. And if we go and have a look at our squad hub, you can see here from the stats how everyone got on. Most appearances was Kieran Tierney, but most importantly it was Rashford and Fernandes. As for goals, Marcus Rashford came with 45 goals this season. 45. I don't think you understand how incredible a return that is for Marcus Rashford. 55 games, 45 goals, 8 goals in 10. He also smashed the world record for the Premier League, gaining 33. He got 17 assists as well. Bruno Fernandes managed to get 30 goals and 21 assists. He had an incredible season, just as much as Rashford did. Martial got 21 goals and 9 assists, which again is fantastic. Then James with 11 and 9, Greenwood with 10 and 7, Pogba 7 and 5, McTominay with 6 and 6, Kraft 6 and 6. Kone came in January and contributed 15 goals in 21 games. Angel Gomez was good when he was called upon. Christian Teo, Joshua Kimmich, standing player. He scored 3 and assisted 10. He was a captain that lifted the FA Cup and the Champions League. And we have a lot of players just rocking about here, but some very good performances this season. Some excellent times, and De Gea managed to keep 19 clean sheets and get an assist in 51 games. We'll hope to improve on that next season in terms of clean sheets wise. But a fantastic first season of Manchester United. And we're going to push for the Premier League this season, that's for absolutely sure. It's going to be tough because Liverpool do win every single game. But I feel like we have it in us. Need to keep the training going as well. Don't forget to do that. Conchal up to a 61. We have James Maddison coming in on a free as well, which will add another dimension. I'm not really too interested in signing any players other than sort of youth players. Oh, we missed the training session, damn it. Wilson up to a 56. Let's take a look at the monthly scouting update, see if there's anyone else before we start the new year. No. Nope. Nope. We haven't had anyone really any good from France. England. That's okay. And we'll keep advancing. And that's the end of the season. I don't know if it's going to show about the Champions League. Doesn't say anything about. Player of the competition was Hazard. Manchester United were Champions League winners. Rashford got an injury in that game, but nonetheless didn't matter. We had an incredible year. Tottenham won the Europa League, so we'll play them. We'll also have the Community Shield as well, and that's just an opportunity for more trophies. We had an incredible season since joining. It's been our best spell as a manager, without a shadow of a doubt, and it's all about maintaining that and progressing it into next season. And then, you know, if we win that Premier League title, potentially there's a move somewhere else. We are building something quite special at United. Potentially an Invincibles season is on the cards if we keep going the way we're going. But we have the new season. We do have to have a look at what sort of players we can bring in, and in the majority of cases they are going to be youngsters. We've got Maddison joining, who will compete with Martial for that left wing position. But other than that, we're looking to sell on maybe our higher rated players such as Hakimi and Melando, and try and work with the youth that we've got, and the youth that we want to bring in as we wait for the new season to begin. It's an exciting time, that's for sure. Like I never made ends meet, eating your leftovers and raw meat. This dick ain't. No, I do not want to participate in a pre-season friendly. I hate pre-season friendlies. Absolute waste of time, waste of your players. Right, we're going to advance today because it always takes a day to really get things going for some reason on career mode. The Community Shield on 30th of July. We really don't have much time to settle in then. We have Liverpool, of course, who won the Premier League, and we'll have Tottenham in the Super Cup. They're just two new trophies to bring in. End of season review, important transfer market information, and we'll have a look at our objectives for this season. Our objectives are to grow 2 youth academy players by at least 10 overall points. Jesus. And as soon as they grow, and play them in 10 matches, sign 4 youth players to the senior team in the same season they were scouted, play them in 20 matches. Okay, that one could be a little bit difficult. Gain 180 million shirt sales, win the Champions League, win the Premier League, win the FA Cup, and reduce player wages by 135 grand a week. That youth development one is going to be a tough one, that's for sure. Right, as for the squad itself, we're going to look to move people on, but we have a couple of new players here. Scout him and add him to the shortlist. Paredes, scout and add to the shortlist. 0 new, 0 new. There should be young Portuguese striker knocking about. Somewhere in the world. Who is it? Is it this man? Looks like it. We'll check the free agents as well. And is Messi retiring this year? So that's someone to keep our eye out for next year. Should be. He is. So Lionel Messi is someone to keep our eye on for next season. Oh yeah, also country, nationality even. Should be a Uruguayan striker knocking about somewhere, you would think. He's a bit older, 21. Yeah. So Sergio Ramos still around? And that means there's a Spanish centre back knocking about. Someone to take interest in, isn't it? That was already him, to be fair. We'll take a look at the free agents as well. Sometimes you can find a cheeky little player on there. Free agents 16 to 20. Let's have a look. Scouting him. Scout him. Italians. Well, we'll just leave it at that anyway. We've got a few players to scout. How long are they going to take to scout? 18 days, 18 days, 12 days. Okay, as for my actual squad, who do we want to shift on? Dean Henderson, De Gea are staying, of course. No questions about that. Cobalt has to go. Aaron Martin has to go. Shaw and Brandon has to keep hold of. Phil Jones needs to go, but we can't actually get rid of him. Lindelof, Manolas, on you go, son. I'm tempted to sell under low and keep Hakimi. Lingard and Pereira, Rolando, Lamela, Hakimi, Sterling Greenwood, Lingard, and Pereira. Let's get those boys on training. Rios. Davies. Vilna. Sal. And Wilson. Wilson and Vilna go up. Love to see it. Keep on progressing, boys. And we'll just advance a bit. Just see if any offers come in. We have 314 million. Get another offer for Greenwood. By a chance. 6-1. Okay, keep on moving. Try and get a full scout report before we move on. Transfer offer comes in for Aaron Martin from Arsenal. We'll delegate that. They're always looking to bolster their defence. We're going to like 38.5. I don't want them to go any lower than 30 million for him. Good player. I think we can get that out of him. Some more training going. Right, that's fine, Arsenal. Yeah, have to have him. Then I thought, yeah, transfer from Martin from Watford. See, that's more like it. From Watford, and start the offer at 38. Don't go any lower than 30. I think they'll accept that. And Watford are always looking to boost their squad, so quite content with Watford taking Martin. Good little signing for them. Some offers for anyone else, really. They've agreed on 32.4. I'll accept that. Well done. Final scout reports. I did say 18 days. Yeah, it's not done yet. Some more training done. Transfer for Christian Teo, 8.4 million from West Brom. Well, that's for 10. Don't go any below 9. Try and squeeze every penny out because Teo's a decent little player. It'd be a good signing for West Brom. Rios goes up 1, which is good. We need all of these youth players to start growing. Oh, here we go. Melendo. They're offering 54. I'm going to ask for 75. Don't go any lower than 63. I don't really need the cash, but to sell it to a big club, I may as well try and squeeze it out of them. Martin's been sold to Watford for 28.5. They've agreed for 9.2 for Teo. We'll accept that. No problem. Everything's going well at the moment. Good signing for Watford. That was final scout reports here. Let's go take a look at our transfer hub then, now that we've got all the relevant information. A lot of players in here, Teixeira being one of them. Johnson, Longstaff, is his release clause still available? Yeah. Murphy, I'm not interested in Murphy. Adam Hrojic, I'm not really interested in you. Kwasi, no. Mansur, no. Sakaro, no. Saleh, nope. Pools, nope. Aitson, nope. Mawasa, nope. Rene Adelaide, 85 with a 19 million release clause. Eckstein, 24 million release clause. Danny Olmo, some very good. I need to bring someone in that. I'm not going to do that. Jeff Rene Adelaide, I'm not really interested in bringing you in. Eckstein could potentially replace Fred, I guess. Long shot taker, he's got 83 long shots. What's his I just got rid of him. Paqueta, the release clause is 20 million. He's decent defending. Ricky Puig. Again, what is it with the? They just ruined them with the 1-star skill moves. I don't know if that's a glitch or what. 5-star week 4. They just ruined them with the 1-star week 4. We might end up coming back to these players at some point in time, but for right now, I'm not really interested in bringing 69 overall players into the squad. I'm not really bothered about you. As much as I would like Paqueta, I think we're going to keep Fred. I think Longstaff can come in. I think this Arreso Blanca was better than Teixeira, in my opinion. So maybe we're bringing these 4 as sort of rotational players. And that's sort of a player for all positions then, isn't it? Let's approach bringing all 4 of these then. That's a player throughout the squad for each position. If they don't get their game time, that's okay. We're just going to offer transfer fees. For Derby County, just 20 million straight up. 20 plus the sign clause of 14%. That's fine. Matty Longstaff, wanting for his release scores of 3.8 million. It's an absolute bargain. Adrian Barber, try and get him for about 20 million. Impossible. These are only going to be backup players. I don't feel like we need 20. So I accept. And the rest of Blank. You prick. Can we loan? That's fine. Let's see if those go through. As for these, we'll delegate their wages. Start the offer at 50 grand. Don't go higher than 80. Barber. Start the offer at 40. Don't go higher than 60 or 50, whatever. Longstaff. Start the offer at 50. Don't go higher than 80. And that's just a player for each position of the pitch, really, to come in and do a job. We'll have youth staff players as well, or youth academy players coming through. Okay, he's rejected. Agreement for Malondo of 75 million. Yes, please. Thank you. Lamela. Yeah, you can get to Sassuolo. Martial, you're going nowhere. These monthly scan updates. Nope. 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 Yep. Nope. 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 Last one. England. Nope. Potentially one. Nope. Nope. That's very good. Something. Okay. Christian Teo's been sold. Transfer for Lamela. Yeah, you can go to Lejean as well. It's just a race for whoever can complete that deal first. Some more training to do. Davies at 1, Contiel at 1, Wilson at another. Barbier accepted transfer from Manolas from Juventus. Delegate that. I'm going to ask for 40 million. Don't go any lower than 31. Martial is going nowhere. Barbier is accepted, so we'll come back to that one once everyone gets back to me. Longstaff and Johnson have accepted as well. Another offer from Manolas, again for about 40 million. Don't go any lower than 32. Let's have a look. So Johnson wants to be a future first team player. Yep. Longstaff wants to be sporadic. Yep. And Barbier wants to be sporadic, 4 years. Ravi Jubbly. We haven't signed him, but that's fine. We can either bring in Teixeira or Maguire. Who do we want to bring in? Where is Harry? Where's Harold Maguire? He's 30 years old, 85 overall. Do we bring him back to United? I think so. I bloody think so. Straight up fee of 30 million. Get cash to spend, number 42. £37.3 million for Harry Maguire. Way more than we probably should be spending on Harry. But just be nice to have him back at United. Delegate that contract, should accept. Come back to us. For Liverpool coming up. Malondo's been sold. I don't want Manolas. De Gea is going nowhere. And the Melis talks broke down, so hopefully Lejean can sell it, buy him even. Agreement for Manolas of 34 million. That's fine. That pays for Maguire, who accepts. Welcome back to Manchester United, Harry. Welcome, welcome. Rashford wants to play. More than likely will. Captain suggestions on Harry Maguire to lead the line. Interesting, that one. Alright, let's set up our teams then. Real quick. The first team looks a little something like this. David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka. We'll start Harry Maguire. Sadio McConnell, Tierney, Kimmich, Pogba, Ikone, Martial, Fernandes, Rashford. On the bench, Dean Henderson, Tuanzebe. I'll bring Lindelof. James Maddison on the bench instead of that's an interesting one, that one. You're gonna Ben James. I'll tell you what, we'll take out Henderson because we need to use him. Where's Crafter? Up here, we've got Fred, Kimi, Boy, Angel Gomez, Johnson, Barbier, Tuanzebe, Dean Henderson, Luke Shaw, Barrera, Longstaff, put Lingard there for now, but maybe replace him. So that's the first team. As for the roles, everything should be as it is. Yeah, pretty much an unchanged side other than Harry Maguire. Have a look at the second team. Dean Henderson, Hakimi at right back, Eric Bailly, Lindelof, Brandon Williams at left back, Scott and Fred in the midfield, with Kraft, Gomez. Obviously Maddison's got to play. And then James as well. God, it's getting a little bit heated in the second team for spots. What have we got that needs to really be involved? Hopefully no one. Really. As for the bench though, I have De Gea. Swap down in Maddison around. Tuanzebe, Luke Shaw, Barbier, Longstaff, keep Pereira on the bench for now. Like that. That works for me. As for the roles, Tomini captain, free kicks will now go to Maddison, of course. Give it Maddison. Penalties will remain in Greenwood's domain. Not playing with baby. It depends if Maddison breaks into the first team, right? That's the question on everybody's lips. I am sure of that. Let's attend this press conference. And then we'll get into our first game.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
James Maddison, new signings, as well as a couple of backups. And a couple of players. Barbier, Johnson, etc. They won't get a game today, but I'm sure they'll get chances in cup competitions as the season goes on. That's the team. Harry Maguire comes in. See how he performs today. Other than that, an unchanged lineup. And if Harry Maguire's shit, then quite frankly he'll be transferred out for Teixeira. No problem doing that. Rashford hit 45 goals last season. I'm looking for 50 this year. Let's see if he can do that. Wan-Bissaka. Go in. Oh, it will. Lovely. Let's do this. Another trophy. Get our name written on it. Another day out of Wembley as well. Virgil van Dijk is a number 4. I don't know how Liverpool manage to keep all their players every year. They must all be aging as well. That's Georgie Best. Paul Pogba. Let's get underway. Another trophy. Calling our name. Super good walk on this. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Switches to Kimmich. A real good test for us this season because we're fighting with Liverpool for the Premier League. And if we can't beat Liverpool, we're not going to win the Premier League.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal.
Basically, the way the season works is you are only allowed to lose 2 games. Not only allowed to drop 2 games because you can only win 2 games against Liverpool. And you have to win them.
This is the Liverpool side.
To Rashford. We can start firing instantly, and we find Tony Martial. Good work, Tony Martial coming through, looking to get the season off to a great start. Good chance back over at the back. Salah.
Tanguy Ndombele. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Kimmich chasing.
It's a real shine to Liverpool's play.
Ball comes in, Kane deals with it.
Sometimes you just have to clear it like that. Safety first.
Bruno across to Pogba, Pogba into Rashford, Rashford into Kone. Lovely turn, he's Wan-Bissaka. We'll use him, go on Aaron. Get it gone. Alaba's not going to catch you. You find Paul Pogba, he takes the touch out his feet, goes for it. That's in the post. And Ndombele. On Bruno.
Robinho. Tanguy Ndombele. It's Salah now. His teammates have recognised the potential.
Salah's a good one. He's offside though.
He's caught offside. And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run. Here's Martial.
Lovely, go on Rashford. Marcus gets away. And like I said, we want 50 from him this season. Can he get one already? Yes, he can. Marcus Rashford continues in the same vein of form as last season with a big goal on a big stage at Wembley. And I had my doubts about Rashford, that's for sure. He got an injury towards the end of the season. I didn't know whether that was going to have an impact. I didn't know whether last season was one of those seasons where you just run on good form. But clearly not, as he gets away from his man there and finishes on his left foot to make it 1-0 in this Community Shield. I believe every chance of Rashford hitting 50 for the season.
Van Dijk.
I'm glad he's firing straight away because it can get in your head if you don't score on your first day back. Go on Aaron, great challenge. He's really stepped up in the last few games as well. Here he is now. Rashford inside, and he can go to Bruno, another key part of this team. He needs to start firing, and he finds Rashford. Rashford cuts inside. Not for himself. Good save from Alisson, corner ball. Bruno will take. Look for Harry. Isn't much to do yet, Maguire. Nothing bad so far. Oh, that was bad. Upamecano gives it away. Now we need to chase. It's Kimmich against Salah. I know Salah's quicker, but Kimmich does really well to keep it with him. The ball comes inside. Looking for the 1-2. Upamecano. That'll do. Lovely. Oh, Upa, offside, offside. Liverpool get one back. It's offside. Upamecano counts his lucky stars there. Of course, that was poor from him. Kimmich can go one more to Bruno. Lovely pass.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno into Rashford.
Now Marcus Rashford.
Rashford. Van Dijk. There's a ball on Sadio Mane down there. Now Wan-Bissaka caught out of position. It's down to David De Gea. Doesn't get there. Mane pulls one back. It was coming. That's poor defending. Wan-Bissaka nowhere to be seen. Sadio Mane hits it 1-0.
Level. Both sides have scored here now.
Kona
Striding forward, purposefully.
beats his man.
Real individual inspiration here.
Kenny dinks in across for Kimmich. He needs some help here. Finds Tony.
Martial.
Turns, that's an excellent turn. Foul on the edge of the area.
For the set-piece specialist here with this free kick.
This is Bruno territory.
Well, what a great opportunity this is to take the lead.
Bit of a tight angle there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Straight at the wall. That's a poor free kick. Winners. And again.
That's cut out. Good contest, as has been the case so often down the years between Liverpool and Manchester United.
Take a free kick.
Level with half-time approaching.
Yeah,
take it. Comes
given
back.
by either side, and it might be
Bruno.
in the second half.
Can you
See
play
it
him?
open up a little bit more.
Took a while. We get it to him. Upamecano runs into trouble. Why is he that far up the pitch? I
Very
don't know.
quickly when they get possession. Now Tanguy Ndombele.
Challenge. Inside to Kimmich. Lovely. Go to a Kona. Kona back to Kimmich. Kimmich into Bruno.
Put them in front.
Bruno, what are you doing? Fucking twat.
Would have been a surprise if he
He
dropped
just
it.
finished
Yeah,
it.
kept his eye on the ball. Good handling from him.
Good ball over the top to Salah. Tierney will chase.
Here's Martial.
Really
Certainly
bad
wanting
pass.
to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Interception here.
Here, goal kick. Not long left in this half. Should be full time, but half time by the time we get the ball up the pitch.
Aaron
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
There's a Kone ahead of you. Go on.
I think he saw the look from the other player.
Too clever.
Whoever's gonna win
And at
the
half time it's 1-0.
Community Shield.
I wouldn't say either side was better. We've had more chances, but we need to put them away. And the second half to come. Potentially changes on the horizon.
The first piece of silverware available in England is up for grabs in this second half of the FA Community Shield.
Well, it is a pre-season game after all, but it's a trophy you want to lift. It sets you up nicely for the season.
Alexander Arnold. Now Tanguy Ndombele.
It's Salah
Salah
against
now.
Tierney. Tierney well intercepted. Gives it straight back there. Martial helping out his
Excellent work
defence.
with the tackle.
Tierney, lovely play. Go on, Pogba. Need some help here. He's not the quickest of players. He'll do well actually.
Good attacking play
He'll
this
do really
corner.
well. Bruno. Bruno, what a finish. He redeems himself for that earlier missed opportunity. And he started off the season well, just like Rashford. Lovely work from Paul Pogba down the line as well. Picked out Bruno in the middle. He's never going to miss from those situations. Too good on that right foot. He's got a wonderful right foot. Lovely little touch out of his feet. Rashford moved out of the way. Great finish into the bottom corner. 2-1. Perfect start to the second half. To push on and kill this game off.
Well, they've been trying to get this deal done for some time, I gather, Alan, but it's now completed for Bayern Munich.
Yeah, about 75 million. That is a really positive move. I think
Well, over the
it's
top
vital.
finds Sadio Mane. Potential for a cross. Ball comes in.
It's not a
That'll do.
good cross,
Over the-
and it's gone out for a goal kick.
This ball on to Tony. Go on.
Now Anthony Martial. Time to get the ball in.
Kimmich. Through to Fernandes. He should have scored. It was a great save from Alisson.
Save that. Well, that is sheer
Fernandes denied it.
instinct.
Ndombele
Speed
comes
makes
off.
this
Ball in
game
for Harry.
incredible.
Punched away.
Wanting to catch the corner, he's fisted it away from danger.
Kimmich has to chase back here. It's Tielemans on the ball. Gets around his man. He's just come. He hasn't just come on the pitch.
Milik.
Good challenge, Aaron. For 1-2.
Intercepted well. Fabinho.
Good
There's the
interception by
interception.
Bruno. Giving away.
Looking down at the benches, yeah, there's going to be a change. We've got
And
a
Bissaka,
substitution.
good work.
Shortly
And it's
to
up
come.
next time it goes out of play, but for now it's Sakona. Looking to beat David Alaba, and he will.
Teammates getting out of the way
Lovely
because they
turn of
know he can
pace.
dribble it here.
There's Tony Martial arriving at the back post. Oh, what a save from Alisson.
Decisively.
That's what the best goalkeeper in the world gets you. And a great ball up to Mo Salah, and it's a foot race between him and Tierney.
Mohamed Salah.
Tierney does enough for now.
Tielemans.
What a save that was from Alisson.
That save, you know, we've just
There's
seen.
a chance here
Go
for
down
Liverpool.
and-
Cleverly done.
Can they get the cross in? No, still not away though. Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's got a dangerous cross on him.
Width in the attack
Tierney,
here,
excellent.
looking for a cross at the end of it.
Get there.
Excellent interception.
Still not away. Trent. Good challenge by Tony. Go on. Excellent work from Tony Martial. Go on. All the way, son. You got Rashford ahead of you.
He's in for an aerial bombardment here.
Marcus gets around his man.
Centre halves are going forward.
He's got a Kone arriving at the back post. Who gets his head on it? Thanks to Alisson. It hasn't been out of play since I said I was going to make those subs. Oh, that's a great ball to Mane. Wan-Bissaka's to recover
Get some width into this
as well.
attack. David Alaba. Time ticking on.
Oh, well done, Kone. Play Rashford.
Still have this.
Takes it round Van Dijk. Beautiful bit of skill. Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Oh, what a move off the post. And that would have been game over for sure. Liverpool still have a chance to stay in this game though. Van Dijk. That'll be ours. Kimmich finds Tony. Gets in front of Trent. Tony Martial. Oh, that was awful. Off you get. 10 minutes to go. It's really not enough time for these players to really make an impact. But we'll bring on Maddison. We'll bring on Dan James. And we'll bring on Scott for the last few minutes of the game.
Oh, they could have pushed on if he put that away. They've got to show
Freshen
the
things up
they
and
really have.
try and kill this game off if we can. James Maddison gets his debut. Yes.
Saw the pass coming and got there
Dan James
first.
to Rashford. Rashford lays it off to Bruno. Bruno through for his second. What the? I press shoot. You have to think if Liverpool score now, it's been written in the stars. Because I definitely press shoot. I'll be out. It's Bruno. Lays it into Rashford. Rashford with a turn. Lovely turn. Goes back on himself. Still Rashford. Picks out Maddison. Maddison. Oh, I couldn't do it. Rashford off the line. How are Liverpool getting away with this?
Almost wheeling away to celebrate them.
Maguire into Kimmich.
They could get the ball back
Kimmich
here
into
if they
Maddison. Maddison could have had an incredible debut goal there. Kieran Tierney
Time is ticking away here.
picks out a lovely ball, and we play through Bruno. He gets there, plays in across. It's Maddison all alone. Maddison, it's gonna go in. It's James Maddison on his debut. Gets his goal. Somehow, some way, James Maddison scores. We need to change his kit number. I forgot to do that. But somehow he gets a goal here. Bruno back post. He should have had a goal in the first place. This header blocked. That volley saved. But somehow it crosses the line. It goes down as an Alisson goal. And James Maddison doesn't even get to claim that one. But we'll celebrate the goal as if it was Maddison's as we go on to win the Community Shield. That goal putting it to bed. Tierney nicks. And is there potential for another goal here? Bruno looking for Rashford, lovely dink.
Now Marcus Rashford.
Rashford gets ahead of Trent. Marcus Rashford scores, sends Alisson the wrong way. 4-1 to Manchester United. That man again on fine form.
Like the real winners of this match. Pretty
We
straightforward.
continue our form from last season. Lovely stuff from Marcus Rashford. Takes it down so nicely and sends Alisson the wrong way. Excellent finish, excellent player. And what a performance to win this Community Shield. It looked in doubt in the last few moments of the game, but he changed it. And 4-1 is the end result. 2 goals in the 90th minute. Something you love to see. Liverpool heartbroken. Kimmich will go ahead and lift another trophy this season. Harry Maguire didn't have to do a lot today. I'm still not sure about him yet. I'll have to give him a few more games out. But Joshua Kimmich will go and lift the Community Shield. That's his third piece of silverware in 3 games now. And there's Josh Kimmich lifting the trophy. We'll take that all day, every day. Trophy's a trophy. And we'll keep on going. Lovely stuff. United are turning to born winners. And that does really put us in a good position in terms of the Premier League. Because it does allow me to realise that Liverpool are beatable.
Just a quick couple of questions.
Yeah, Maguire was okay. He didn't really have to do a lot, but we'll see how he gets on.
Thank you.
We've got some training to do real quick. Okay, no worries, Marcus. Unbelievable from you. Yes, again. I think Melendo was sold, which gives us a budget of 338 million. Let me just change Maddison's kit number to number 7. Who else would be signed? Harry Maguire. Change his kit number to number 5. Who's number 5? Not sure. To number 3. Unless is leaving anyway. Who else would be signed? Maddison. Change kit number 7. Who's number 17? Fred. Bobby can be 27. Johnson 13. Yeah, fine. Fine. I'm advancing to the new month. He's got monthly report to look at. Everton for the first game of the season. Manolas has been sold, which is good for us. Charles Wilson looks fantastic. Joel Davis looks really good. Ken Chiao looks really good. I'm going to release him. Diego Rios looks fantastic. Sampiao, release. And you want the best of the best here. Vilna looks good. Figueira, get out. Bailey Mitchell, get out. Archie Thomas, get out. Look at you, Declan. Alpland, get out. Okay. Diego Rios, I'm going to promote. Charles Wilson, I'm going to promote. Vilna, I'm going to promote. Keep Joel in there a little longer. Not sure about him. So let's go have a look at those players quickly. Vilna has 5-star skill moves, absolutely beautiful. Rios has 3-3, and Wilson has 3-3, but that's fine for centre mid and a centre back. Vilna with a winger with 5-star skills, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, they grew in the regions with their pace. Not with their pace, with their skills, unfortunately. Transfer comes in for Lamella from West Brom. Still an ongoing transfer with that, but hopefully he leaves. We have Everton in the Premier League. We have Tottenham a few days after in the Super Cup. Ecuador, go away. Transfer for Lamella from Southampton. Like I said, anyone can have him. Don't want him at United anymore. And our first game is at home as well, which is good. Against an Everton side, it can be quite tricky.
Everyone. Yeah, we're ready for questions.
In all fairness. Twanzabi won't place.
Okay.
As for the team, De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, I think Maguire did okay, Tierney, Kimmich, Pogba, Ikone, Fernandes, Martial, and we'll consider Maddison because he was very, very good when he came on. But he's got to earn his place in the squad. He can't just walk in and have it.
Top talent, but
Everton versus United. Everton are always a bit of a banana to slip up on. Never actually do that well, but they have a good squad. And on the first day of the season, it can always be a bit tricky.
Down the generations. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. League football right at the start of the brand new season for both these teams. Manchester United against Everton.
Well, so much hope for both clubs before a ball has been kicked.
That's into Rashford. Rashford into Fernandes. What a turn that is from Bruno Fernandes. Good save from the goalkeeper. What a turn though. Open McCartney. Finds Pogba.
It was a decent opportunity, I think.
Finds Kimmich. There's a ball on to Martial there. Good interception, I suppose you could say. Number 2. McCartney. Well done. Kimmich, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Bruno. Across to Pogba. Tony, keep going.
We've got a new one making his debut today. What do you make of it, Alan?
Bit of a scrappy one so far. He's adjusted back to Premier League life. Callow up against Kimmich.
He's a good pass for the ball.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement to intercept there. Chance to go at the opposition with pace.
Into Rashford, trying to go back to him.
Lost their way
So
at the
he can pay
crucial
off.
moment of that counter-attack, and they've lost the ball. Able to make the interception.
Tony inside to Bruno. There's Rashford on. I don't know if he's onside though.
Ball in behind.
They played to the whistle. I think he was on.
And that's a corner for Manchester
Take the
United.
corner. Looking for Harry Maguire. Headed away.
Corner that's been
Into
wasted.
Akone. Takes a touch. Goes for goal. Blocked.
That shot's blocked very quickly.
Away it goes. Good pressure from Manchester United early on though.
That's gone out for
Just need that
throw-in.
early goal if we can get it. We'll go to Bruno. Dish it down for Kimmich.
It's Kimmich.
To Tony if he can get there.
Cut out the pass.
Good challenge from Kimmich. Bruno into Rashford. That's not really what I wanted. Ikone back to Rashford.
With the ball now.
Good challenge.
Everton come away with the ball.
Kimmich wins. Come on, Bruno. Well done. Pogba. Kimmich.
Joshua Kimmich.
Into Bruno. You got Tony.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Anthony Martial.
Excellent work from Tony Martial. There's a ball on. Rashford punched away.
By the keeper.
It's all United right now. Just worrying me that Everton might hit us on the counter. And Maguire beaten. Don't like the look of that.
An
Uh-oh.
incisive pass. Taking on a couple of opponents.
Harry
now.
Maguire. Good save.
Superb from De
I
Gea.
don't know if I'm the biggest fan of Maguire actually. It's a bit slow.
Goes down now.
Pogba into Bruno.
It's a very good interception.
Everton have been strong in the challenge every single time. Need to be awake to that. Kimmich, well done.
Very good
Pogba.
tackle.
Mr. Okone. Kimmich. Into Tierney. Into Martial. Martial into Rashford. Rashford down to Tierney. This is beautiful football. There's a ball onto Okone at the back post. Headed away.
That is
Everton
a
been
chance
good
to
at the back.
relieve some of the pressure here by
Really
simply
good.
having the ball.
Tony.
Martial. There's been a goal at Villa Park. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for
I'll
Wolverhampton
take it.
Wanderers. 27
Rashford
minutes played.
takes a touch out his feet. Goes for it. Good save.
Keeper called into action.
Corner ball.
Ready for it. Corner for
Fernandes will
Manchester
take.
United. Trying to
Maguire headed
push
away.
their way into the lead now.
Then
Dayo
Okane into Pogba.
Upamecano.
Lovely turn. Into Okone. Again, a great turn.
Strong challenge.
Again. Everton with some
Looking
good
to steal the
defending.
ball off him, but he's very composed.
Keepers.
Brekalo. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. It's Sandro. He's cut
Challenged
it
by
out.
Aaron. Okay. Brilliant. Pogba. There's a ball onto Rashford. That's a
Saw
bad
it
pass.
coming, cut it out. Good work.
Tierney
The
does well.
interception
Can he keep it in?
is a vital one.
Okay. Corner conceded.
That'll be a corner for Everton.
Come on, boys. Be alert. Be awake.
Corner played
Near
in.
post, headed away by Kimmich. Can Martial bring it down? We'll have to head it away. Still not away, Bacallo.
Well, worked hard to get it here.
Still not away. Maguire. And Bruno.
The hosts
Good.
had more than enough of the ball.
Oh, that's a great turn. So we can go to Bruno.
Good vision.
He's onside. He's onside.
Flags up.
Yeah, a bit over eager
Inches.
to get on the end of it.
Absolute inches.
Well, let's go over to Alan McInally,
Hold on, Pogba.
Aston Villa. And
Bruno.
Alan, I believe you've got a goal to tell us about.
It's a goal for Aston
That's
Villa.
Kone.
39 minutes, please.
Let's go forward to
1-1.
Rashford. It's been a real stalemate. Everton have been fantastic
Is up to
defensively.
date as usual.
Been real difficult against them.
They're looking good when they
Excellent
get
work
the
from
ball out wide,
Wan-Bissaka.
as they've
Back
done
pass
here.
there.
Good reading of the play, anticipating the
Ball
pass.
switched. Tony's. Rashford. Oh, go on. Go on, Marcus. You're in here.
Now
Gets in
Marcus
front of the
Rashford.
defender. Brilliant work. He's got a lot to do from this angle, though. Rashford. Ah,
Another chance in there off the
I said he had a
goalkeeper.
lot to do from that angle. And that's exactly what happened. 0-1. Tony.
Referee has decided to add on 2 minutes.
Goes into Bruno.
Team's got
Lovely
momentum.
turn. Rashford.
Stand to
And
act
again.
definite
Marcus
defence.
Rashford. Ah.
There was
Clips
danger,
him.
but he's cleared it.
Kone. Rashford again.
Rashford with the ball now.
Lovely turn. And go to Ikone. Ikone gets there. Good save.
The goalkeeper still in
Headed
play.
away. I believe they've got Berkey in goal, which is obviously going to haunt us today, as we've sold him to them. 0-0 at half time. Berkey keeping Everton in this one. I'm going to take off Tony. I don't think he's been very good. Bring on James Maddison.
Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Intercepted well.
Rashford. Into Maddison. Finds Bruno.
He could take them on here.
Goes to
James
Maddison.
Maddison.
James Maddison.
Surely.
Oh.
Penalty kick.
Oh, he's won a penalty. James Maddison has won a penalty. I thought that was very harsh,
Well, sometimes
but we'll
we
take it all day, every day.
Maybe it's a single whammy here, it's just a
Rashford will step
penalty.
up.
Yeah, the player concerned
Didn't
looked
miss
a little
one
relieved
penalty
that
last season. Watch him miss one this
he
season.
go there.
No, he won't. Marcus Rashford yet again getting our first Premier League goal of the season. It had to be him. And we're underway here. Good work from Maddison to win the penalty as well. Coming straight off the bench. Rashford underway already. Come on, that's maybe the goal we needed to get going. It's been difficult to break Everton down so far.
United in the lead. That's cut out.
Pogba. Finds Bruno. Bruno across to Maddison. We go to Tierney.
Tierney. Taking on the defenders. That's the
Defender
way to
Pogba,
win the
yeah.
ball back.
Well done by Tierney. Marcus Rashford. Good save from Berkey.
Here off the goalkeeper.
Tierney will chase that ball down. And we'll get that. Back to Wan-Bissaka.
The cross is on.
Inside to Pogba.
And it's Pogba.
Looks to go round his man. Has he got the strength? Yes, he has. Puts in a cross. Oh, headed away. Only as far as Maddison. We'll go across to Kimmich.
It's Kimmich.
Back inside to Maddison.
Maddison.
Maddison through to Kimmich. Kimmich across to Rashford. Terrible pass, and Berkey
Goalkeeper.
gets down to it. That'll do. That'll do.
It will be their throw. And the manager deciding to go for it and bring on
Half an hour to go. Pick out a good ball to Bruno Fernandes. And he's Rashford across. And Berkey spills. Bruno Fernandes, there we go. Fernandes 2-2. Rashford 3-2. A mistake from Berkey, a mistake from the Everton defence. We find ourselves tipping on Berkey spills. The defender tries to clear. Bruno pounces, and he's never going to miss from there. As he makes it 2-0, gives us a bit of a comfort in this game. And, it's nice to see Bruno. It's Kimmich. There's a ball onto Rashford over the top, and we can pick it out. Lovely touch by Marcus Rashford, who's in for a second. And scores a second, makes it 3-0, never in any doubt. He's so composed, he's so good. And this is United's year for a Premier League title. This is my year for a Premier League title. Desperate. I told you I would always come back to the Premier League to win the Premier League. One day I will get my hands on it. It might have taken 4 years to do so, in terms of 4 years in the Premier League, 1 year in the Bundesliga. It might finally happen with Manchester United. It's too easy to tell there. You have to admit that.
What, Alan, about Everton's next game?
There's
playing Fulham in the next match.
Maguire. I think I'm
Simple
going to trade Maguire for a better centre back. I'm not a fan of him. Tierney into Pogba.
United
Got Maddison ahead.
On
Pogba. Go on, Pogba. He's steamboated his way in here. He's got Rashford across for a hat-trick. Marcus Rashford. Oh, what a save from Berkey. Yeah, without him today, it could be 5 or 6. Bruno will take the corner. Looking for Upamecano. Headed away. Cleared away. 1 Aaron. 1. Sissoko on the ball. Into Pogba. He can pick out a great ball to Kieran Tierney. He can drag it back for Paul Pogba. Left-footed effort. Good save again from Berkey. I'm going to make some changes. Bring off Rashford. Bring off Fernandes. Just to ensure that they're fit for the Super Cup coming up.
Full stretch. That's an incredible save.
Picked in by Kimmich. Look at Upamecano, headed away. Kraft on the edge. He'll find James Maddison. He'll flick it over his head and go for goal. Lovely effort. I actually have to admit I do like James Maddison a little bit more than Martial at the moment. Kraft, lovely touch. As he looks to get in on goal. Lovely turn by Kraft. Lovely ball in. Mason Greenwood. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Maddison picks it up. Concedes a goal kick. But what a goal that would have been. Brilliant work from Kraft. Excellent finish from Greenwood. Just off the post. And we're having fun with it at this point. If you just saw as well, Dortmund have bought Andy Robertson. They needed a left back after we bought Renan Lodi and solved him instantly. That's a really good signing for them. Maguire, thank you. Let's ball to Akone, Pogba, into Kraft. One Akone, keep calling that pressure. Okay.
Cut off the pass. Now Sandro. It's a good hit.
It's a block. Yeah. Maguire beat him. And recovers well. Pogba, lovely turn.
We've got 8 more minutes.
Lovely ball down to Mason Greenwood, who's through here. Lovely turn of speed. Mason Greenwood. Oh, it's off the post again. He's hit the post twice since coming on. He's done so well. He probably deserves a goal. Pogba into Kraft. Oh, lovely spin from Kraft. Lovely work. Kraft off the post again. What is it going to take for these young lads to score off the bench? Kimmich will take. Looking for Harry Maguire. Headed away. Maddison will knock it down for Kraft. Kraft into Maddison. And again runs into trouble for a goal kick. He needs to get his bearings a little bit at Manchester United. But there's definitely promising signs for James.
Make sure they don't have any late slips. Yeah, it's a party atmosphere up in the stands. They've got to make sure the players that it doesn't
down the line.
transfer down to the pitch, because they've still got a job to do.
Kleiber, can he put a cross in?
He's got the option to get in across now. Bernard.
Ball does come in. De Gea punches. Akone one more. Kraft. Kraft not away. Missing mistakes. Come on, Kimmich, lovely. Kraft into Greenwood. And get Akone, go run outside him. Greenwood. Through to Kraft, lovely ball. Kraft rounds the defender. Tried to dink Berkey. Joshua Kimmich over the bar. And that'll be full time. A big 3-0 win. We'll take that all day, every day. 3 points on the first day of the season in a convincing fashion. It's Bruno and Rashford yet again doing the business. And we had 20 shots that game. It was incredible. Liverpool and Man City have drawn already. What a start to the season. Come on. Come on. That's a fantastic start. And now it's all about, rather than chasing, it's about maintaining. What a start to the season this is. Don't get carried away. I want to see when we have Manchester City and Liverpool, because we can really start to build a gap if it's early on. Come on, United.
No further questions.
We'll be top of the league. I'm almost sure of that. For when do we have Man City and Liverpool? Of Arsenal this month. We have Man City then. And we don't play Liverpool until December, where we play them twice in a month. December could be the deciding month in terms of the Premier League. Loan offer to Tuanzebe. I'm going to reject that. I am going to consider looking to move Harry Maguire on. I just think he's a bit clunky. Defensive centre back from no, not League 2. What am I going to do with a fucking League 2 player? Premier League. Willy Saliba went to Tottenham. What a traitor. Nicolas Sula. Tamuri. Bring in Van Dijk. I do like Maguire, it's just not good enough. Not like a superstar centre back, really. Hernandez. yeah, as I was saying, I do want like a world-class centre-back. It's just finding one. That's the issue. Dendonckner's always been on my radar. I'm not into the short list, but I wanted someone actually world class. Yeah, you're talking 88 rated plus, but also someone who can come into the side and fit in and grow here. Evan Ndicka. Intrigued by him. Roma have a good team, don't they? Defensively, anyway. See Teixeira there. De Ligt, potentially. His contract's expiring. Could be someone you just end up signing on a free for next year, but I don't know when I'm going to be here next year, so Hermoso. That'd be an interesting one. I've never had him before. Never had him before. Okay. We'll get rid of him. So it's between these 6 players here now. You know, if you're looking for top quality, we've got De Ligt, Hermoso and Longley. And if you're looking for, you know, players that will grow into your side, you've got Teixeira, Ndicka and Dendonckner. I think I'm going to rule out Dendonckner, and I think I'm going to rule out Teixeira. So between these 4 here, I am tempted by the prospect of Hermoso here. He's got really good speed, really good defending, but then De Ligt is sort of like, no, I don't want De Ligt. Ndicka, getting really good speed. Not that great defending though. Longley, decent speed, very good defending of course. Power header. Just passing like long pass 79. Evan Ndicka, Longley. His passing's very good. It's Longley, Hermoso, or Ndicka. I would have to play Hermoso's release clause, which I'm not really a fan of doing. Ndicka. So it's Ndicka or Longley. Do we bring in someone extremely world class to go alongside Upamecano, or do we bring in someone for the future like Ndicka? That's the question. I think I'd rather go for Ndicka. We're going to go in for him. We can try and just train him up as best we can. I think I'd rather have someone like Ndicka. I think I've made the mistake before in buying players who just won't fit for the club, and it's not worked out for us. Harry Maguire plus 12 million, I'd be happy to do that. But we're going to try and get it down to 9.5. Just not that big a fan of Harry. I'm just going to negotiate it so we get it done. But it'd be nice to bring in Evan Ndicka. Harry Maguire, it was nice to maybe have that idea back, but he's just not good enough. Take the rotation. Neither him or Lindelof will start games, but I hope that Ndicka can just fit into the squad straight away, and we'll train him up as best we can. Everybody scores, that's absolutely perfect. And we'll get rid of that bonus. This to 70 grand a week. Lovely. Now I don't know if we achieved the objective of reducing the wages. We haven't. Are we close? 47%. Bearing in mind I'm not selling anywhere else. It's a little bit tricky. As for the contract negotiations, we do have a few players on 11 months. Craft is -1. How does that work? We'll come back to that because I don't want to fuck that up. I have some training to do as well. We need to add Evan Ndicka to it. So Wilson, Vilna, Davies and Rios, and then we'll get Ndicka on it. Another transfer to put down, but that's because he's been sold to West Brom. A loan offer for Tuanzebe we already dealt with. Not interested in that. Anything else up on Sassuolo? Wait, don't know. Biggest deals have been Malando to Bayern, Hermoso to Atletico. And that's why we couldn't deal with it, because they didn't just sign it. Robertson. Alexander Isaac went to Barcelona. Saliba to Tottenham and Ndombele to Liverpool, Van der Beek to City, Griezmann to Inter, we brought in Ndicka, Hernandez to Monaco, Moise Kean to Leipzig, Joe Willock, about an 83 rating, decent. Openda to Juventus, what we can see, don't know. Kakarat, Canate, Mason Mount to Real Madrid. They cashed in on that release clause of his. Calvert-Lewin, Romero, Mailer, Gabriel went to PSG. Josh Maja to Real Sociedad. A lot of movement. Mazraoui went to Leipzig. I love Mazraoui. But we have the UEFA Super Cup to come up. Let's give it a go.
Hi guys, thanks all for being here. Questions one at a time, please.
I think I might give him a go. Why not? Need to make sure his kit numbers are right as well. So we can change that real quick.
Okay, guys.
He's banned for a game. The twat. Down to number 5. You can have number 3. That's fine. Yeah, well, he's banned for this game anyway, so I can't play him in the Super Cup, which gives Lindelof a chance to step up. Against Tottenham, we've beat them many a time. So look at the team. De Gea in goal. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof. Yeah, Upamecano, Tierney, Kimmich, Pogba, Ikone. I'm going to start Maddison for this one. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's do this. Well, I'm a savage. I'm classy, I'm bullshit, I'm ratchet. Coronavirus.
Old Trafford is the battleground. Manchester United and Tottenham are ready to fight it out. Who knows what to expect in this game, but there's a chance we'll have plenty of
UEFA Super Cup, another chance for a trophy and another chance for us to bury Tottenham in the ground of their misery. They finally earned a trophy in the Europa League, but we won the Champions League. Always one step ahead. A chance to go in again and take that great start as he gets around Renan Lodi. It seems to have fallen off a little bit since joining Tottenham. Had a wonderful time at Dortmund with us. Helping us win the Bundesliga.
For the two teams that win the major trophies in Europe, the Europa League and the Champions League. Match off tonight.
We do have a very good side though, not to be underestimated. Good challenge from Upamecano. Find Bruno Fernandes.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Upamecano on the outside of him.
Victor Lindelof in central
Getting his
defence.
first start for United today. Let's see how he does. Some good performances coming off the bench.
Introducing the Spurs starting
Ball down the line, finds Lucas Moura. Just going
Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Ruben Neves plays with Harry Winks in the engine room, and the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. They do like to press whenever they can. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this.
Challenge.
Well, they did have possession
Lindelof
of the
got a lot to
ball,
prove
but all
today.
that good work now counts for nothing.
Whether he should stay in the first team or not. Rashford, lovely turn.
Playing with purpose.
He looks to
and
pose a
control.
threat and puts in a cross. Pushed away by the goalkeeper. the way clear.
And they deal with the threat this time. Diaby.
Potentially.
Dele Alli.
Needs to get back. Dele Alli.
A bit of running room now on the wing.
Upamecano absolutely hacked him down. I'd love to see that. Rashford play on Harry Kane's cross block by Lindelof, who's having a really good game so far. That was about to go for Indica. Incone, lovely turn inside. Referee, thank you. Book that twat. Thank you, Renner.
Following
that
tackle,
not play today.
he's got to go into the box.
Yeah, he's missed time more than anything there. Just missed time.
He knows he's placing in the squad.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford.
Goes to Pogba. Pogba out to Maddison.
Working away
Maddison with spin.
looking for an
Gets
opening.
inside too. Looks like putting a cross.
Possession
And we've earned ourselves a penalty here, and it's Renan Lodi again. This could be a sending off. I'm not really sure what happened. I don't think he's going to get booked again, but Renan Lodi gifting us a penalty. What does he do here? Does he handball it? Well, he absolutely crushes Bruno Fernandes, and it's Rashford again. Can he score in another consecutive game? No, he can't. Good save from Jan Sommer. Not good enough from Rashford. He should have always stuck to his spot. In that bottom right corner, Lindelof, it's flicked back close, headed away. How crucial will that penalty save end up being? Is the question. Wan-Bissaka, I'd rather have the free kick. I'm not going to give it. Very good work. Upamecano finds Paul Pogba. And ref, come on! This ref's a dodgy one for both sides. There's Upamecano on the yellow. There's the area foul. Just be careful with him. Oh, get out. This ref is awful. Harry Kane looking to put one into the box. Upamecano's all day. Wants it into Rashford.
Counter-attacking, very much an option.
Tries to just bundle his way through the middle, but he'll keep a hold of it. Well done.
Rashford can be problematic for opposing defenders. Winks. Dele Alli.
Wan-Bissaka's all day. Okay, he'll pick it up. To Rashford. Goes out to Maddison. To Rashford again. Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Lovely work by Bruno. Trying to get a shot off, cleared away. Take a throw.
Has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in.
Lost to Joshua Kimmich. Rashford, lovely spin.
Rashford.
Good challenge. Really was that? That was a great challenge. Upamecano wins the header.
Well, Manchester United controlling possession here.
Well, that
doesn't lead to goals necessarily. They haven't created enough. Too slow up front, midfield, very average. The coach, he's not happy at all. He wants more from this team.
Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. Good looking move.
Back.
And Lines here.
So we're having Everton until we finally scored.
Lucas with it.
You never feel like Man United are going to go a game without scoring. Diaby.
Chance to attack using
touch
width.
up against Wan-Bissaka.
Renan Lodi. Well, they keep working away, looking for
Bruno.
passing lanes.
Go to Wan-Bissaka. He can attack here. Oh, great challenge. Lodi. Dele Alli across. Still Dele Alli.
Diaby.
Defending. Diaby again.
Going well.
Challenged by Wan-Bissaka. And there we go. Tony into Bruno.
Well,
again recovered by Tottenham. Hold it back though. James. Nothing great since starting.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
An actual proper left winger.
And options in the centre.
Doesn't make me sign one there. I've seen them all say they're both capable. We just need them to stop performing like they are. And at half time we're going at 0-0 just like we did in the Everton game. Things were better in the second half. We have to get Tottenham at bay there.
And the second half of this UEFA Super Cup tussle is underway here. William Saliba. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Zakone. Oh, again, Wan-Bissaka with a bad pass, and it's Renan Lodi with the interception. Had a terrible start to this game. He's had a much better end to it. Go on, Pogba. Good ball in as well. Tierney had to wait. Trying to bring it down. Bruno. That's Maddison.
James Maddison.
Better from James.
Spot on with that tackle.
Substitutions definitely required for that left wing position. Wan-Bissaka's.
Possession changes hands. The interception there.
Back to Ikone. We finally get around Renan Lodi.
Promising
Now
sequence.
it's a case of getting around Saliba. Good work from Ikone. He finds Paul Pogba. Pogba into Kimmich. Kimmich into Maddison. There's a ball on a cross for Bruno.
Just unable to take
Let
advantage
it
of
run
that
too
developing
far,
situation.
and some clears.
Lindelof now.
Kimmich finds Rashford.
Marcus Rashford.
Into Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes.
Lovely work from Bruno Fernandes, who scores again. He's so good, Bruno. And we go 1-0 up. That is exactly what you want to be seeing from Bruno Fernandes. Lovely work, lovely goal. We'll take that all day, every single day. Lovely bit of skill, great finish into the top corner.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the
Well, of
front.
course, to beat Tottenham, get another trophy at the start of the season. I don't want to jinx it, but potentially
Might be able to get in behind the
season on the
defence.
card. We'll see.
And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in.
Oh, great challenge,
Half an
come on.
hour remaining then.
Is Rashford ahead?
Goodness, he was
great
right on
interception
top of the
again by
situation
Saliba.
to get the ball back for his team.
It's been difficult against Tottenham today, there's no question about that.
Dele Alli now.
Took a moment of brilliance from
And
Bruno.
very deftly cut out.
Intercepted.
Moussa Diaby. And Tottenham make progress, but what can they produce from this position? Here is Joshua Kimmich.
And again out wide, finding
On the
Ikone.
ball, Ikone.
And then Lodi doing his absolute best to get back here. He does very well. Has been good today. Despite those first few
Ruben
instances.
Neves. Diaby.
Ball down the line to find
And
Diaby.
plenty of
Kimmich
scope to be
chasing back.
creative in that wide position.
Haha. Oh dear, Diaby. Oh dear.
United
Pushed so
struggling
far
in
up
terms
the
of
pitch there,
possession,
Lodi.
but when they've had the
Might get
ball,
caught out.
they keep delivering the sucker punch.
Pick out Bruno.
A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football.
Here's to Rashford.
It's really working.
Rashford.
Rashford tried to lay it off.
Highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
So you can play some of it.
Kane. Extremely
So,
sloppy
good
in
challenge.
possession.
Oh, he's lost out though.
Space
It's down to Maddison to try and help out. The ball into Dele
Dele
Alli.
Alli. Here's
Harry
Kane.
Kane. Falls to Diaby. And Wan-Bissaka beaten. The ball comes in. Lindelof away.
Lacking guile and
And then there's
accuracy.
one more.
And on the ball, Ikone.
Get to make
And it's a
something.
matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes.
Fernandes back to Marcus Rashford. Lovely ball. Rashford through on goal. Never misses. Misses now. He's had a rough game. Rashford. We're going to make those subs now. Greenwood. Dan James. For Kone. No, Kraft. No, Kraft.
And a throw-in it's going to be.
Rashford will be disappointed with himself today.
James Maddison.
Is that Kimmich?
And here's Joshua Kimmich.
Kimmich into Maddison.
Maddison.
You can go for that. Oh, James Maddison. That's a way to make your claim into this team. And I knew that James Maddison was capable of things like that. That's his first proper official goal for Manchester United. What an incredible stage to do it on. And what an incredible goal it was. Arguably goal of the season already. Kimmich picks up Maddison. They give him too much time and space. And look at that for an absolute corker. It's a top corner from James Maddison. That's what he's known for. That's his quality that he has. I've seen it at England when I briefly managed them, and he's done it again for Manchester United this time.
So 2-0
Lovely
now.
stuff. Before the end of this game, I really had a question of whether Tony Martial would come back into the side, but for right now, I think Madison there is going to keep that place. We'll see. It's just the sort of things he can pull out of his back pocket, and it's a shame that we have Bruno and Madison, because those two would work amazingly as separate centre attacking mids. Here's Kraft. Madison's not exactly the paciest of fellas, but get him in those sorts of positions and he'll do the job. Dele Alli. Intercepted by Madison. Defensively as well, which I like. Kimmich. Madison's all day. And he fights in, that's a lovely pass. Kimmich stays down, which is not good. On Tierney, keep fighting. Brilliant work from Kieran Tierney. Still Kieran Tierney. It's Dan James. Good save from the inside. Excellent work from Tierney. Good save in the end. Take the corner. Kimmich is a bit injured. Goes pretty quickly. Dan James will get on the end of it. Paul Pogba now takes one touch at his feet. Oh, what an effort off the crossbar. Manchester United having fun with it. Right, fans screaming, ooh, there's your championship, there's your title. Joshua Kimmich may have picked up an injury, but he'll happily celebrate with his team. 2-0, James Maddison, the new signing. Bruno Fernandes on the score sheet again. Jose Mourinho defeated by his former club yet again. Tottenham do not know what to do. Willy Saliba, everywhere he goes, it's misery for him. At Arsenal, he couldn't ever really achieve the Premier League. And he decided, well, the manager's gone to Germany, let's go to Bayern, try and win the league there. Didn't manage that because obviously we beat him to it, and now he's come to the Premier League back again, this time with Tottenham. And he's made a mistake there because Manchester United are going to win the league this season. I'm telling you right now.
The fans are enjoying it. They'll be looking forward to 9 months' time when they're picking up a big one. That is...
It's another trophy at the start of the season, a 2-0 win as well. We didn't even let Spurs have a shot today. And, one thing that I'm very, very proud of is the team that we've built here, rather than bringing in players like Harry Kane that we were considering.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you.
Well, good things come to those who wait. Everyone was impressed. We won the final. Getting.
Thank you so much.
And their next game is against Brighton, who we took a draw against last season, which isn't great. Arsenal and Chelsea are above us in the league right now. Interesting stuff. How many games have we got? We've got a few. We've got Rochdale in the Carabao Cup. We'll play one more game and then that'll be it for today's episode. And we'll go in the Premier League against Brighton. David Hale will keep his place in goal. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof and Upamecano. Tierney, of course, Kimmich and Pogba. Kone on the right. I'm going to have to start Maddison after that wonder goal. Rashford in front. Is there anyone on the bench that we want to give a go to today? Johnson. I think I'd like to give him a run out. Barbier. I'd like to give him a go. I definitely want to. I don't want to start on Dicker. Or do I? Because Lindelof was very good. I'll bring in Dicker up here anyway. Dicker on the bench. I'll bring Longstaff with me. Give him a run out. Bring out these three, they're new signings. We'll give Ndicka a run out soon enough as well. But Lindelof right now keeps his place in the squad after a good performance in that UEFA Super Cup. Very nice, come on. Let's do this. Come on, United. Every win is a must-win. At the Amex. Unchanged side from that UEFA Super Cup tie. Pretty much unchanged other than Lindelof for the game against Everton. Brighton was the problem last year. We drew 2-2 at the Amex. It was a very difficult game, which Rashford won us, but that was at the start of our campaign. We're struggling to find a little bit of form. We've had it for a while now. We're looking to continue it today. Marcus Rashford, lovely bit of skill. Couldn't find the back of the net in the Super Cup. Find it here. He finds Josh Kimmich. Goes to Kone, clear away.
Puff out your cheeks moment and phew, got away with it. It's Moussa Marega. Brighton will play with these players today. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five.
This is fouled. Rest says play on.
A couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
On the attack here. What a good interception.
Kimmich can go to Kone. Lovely stuff for unlocking them here. Kone breaking into the box as he so often does. Bad decision making. That's one thing we need to work on. Poor decision making. We haven't really kicked off in the first halves of games this season.
Well, these two players, perhaps we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith.
Well, two excellent attacking players. We are treated to seeing and really enjoying good seasons, and I'm expecting a bit more of the same today.
Manchester United with the ball again. Strong, fair challenge, pulls out for a throw.
That wonder goal. It's Tottenham. Find Bruno into Maddison. He goes inside. Go back to Tierney. Lovely work. There's a ball onto Bruno. Oh, this is a wonderful goal. If it goes in, it won't. Kone back close. Can't keep it in play. Lovely work and a good save from the goalkeeper to deny Bruno Fernandes.
Alan McInally is our man at Tottenham Hotspur today with news of a goal in that match.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 19 minutes played, 1-0.
Eagle eyes, as always, from Alan McInally.
Tottenham have beaten Leicester.
Moussa Marega. They're looking good when they attack.
They're wing for some reason.
Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and open up the opposition.
It's with Tierney. To Bruno, into Rashford. Rashford back to Bruno.
Chance for a break in numbers.
Bruno into Kimmich. Kimmich looking for Rashford.
Predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that.
Bruno well intercepted back. Finds Kimmich. Into Kone, down to Rashford. Good turn. Rashford's ball. Kone heading. Down to the way.
Mandragora. Rolando Mandragora. Chance to get forward from the wing.
Potential for a cross.
Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross.
Lindelof with a good block.
Let's go over to Alan McInally at the Vitality Stadium. Goal news, Alan.
It's a goal for Arsenal. 30 minutes played. 1-0.
Bad pass from Bruno.
Interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan.
Game.
Zapata. Good football between these two. Nice passing.
Maddison.
James Maddison.
Go on, James. Into Bruno.
Fernandes.
It's James. It's not the quickest.
Well read.
He's got bags of quality though.
Zapata. Mandragora. Rolando Mandragora.
Good challenge.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position.
Blocked off.
Fernandes.
Looking for
intercepted.
Not managing it.
Let's go
getting
to
a ball
the
first half for
Bournemouth
Manchester.
game
Not
now.
ball,
Alan
but
McInally's got news of a goal.
It's a second goal for Arsenal.
not clinical first half, I suppose you could say.
Thanks, Alan.
Madison, great challenge. And find Rashford.
It's good attacking play this from them. able to cut out the pass.
Into Rashford. Here's inside.
How about that, Alan?
Marcus Rashford can't get away from his defender. Fucking hell, boys, come on. I'm a bit frustrated now. Lindelof has come across. It's a good job. Tierney doesn't know. Fucking hell, Kieran. Lindelof again with a good block. Doesn't get there. Chance here for Brighton. Great challenge from Ruben Meccano. Be a corner late on into this half. He's getting some weight. For a second. David De Gea's inches. Blow your whistle, son. There we go. 0-0 at half time. Another poor half for Manchester United in the first. Hoping that we continue doing better in the second. We have done the majority of the season, but at the moment,
setting the ball rolling for the second half, Manchester United. Superb individual skill.
Oh, see you later.
Okay, looking to prove that wrong. Does well to get inside.
Couldn't go down the outside.
Puts him across. It's a terrible fucking cross, and they're bouncing it around all over the place. Sure he catches that. Wan-Bissaka does well. Finds Ikone. Rashford. Rashford looking to go back to Ikone.
That's an important clearance. Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture. Brighton and Hove Albion. They'll be facing Fulham away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
Good challenge by Aaron. Go on. Side to Bruno.
What about Manchester United?
There's Maddison making the run.
They're playing Bournemouth in their next match. I think they'll be fine. I'll win it easily.
He's not up to being a winger. He's got bags of quality, but he's just not got the pace.
So many riches now.
Tierney beaten. Marega in here. It's down to Meccano. I suppose they've got links through all, haven't they? Right. Maddison off. Barbier. Bring on Kraft. Put Longstaff. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to bring on Longstaff for Pogba. Bring on Johnson for Ikone. Swap those two around. With Rashford onto the left wing.
Some of their incoming money, it's outgoing on this player.
Well, you could argue maybe they put all their eggs in one basket in investing around £150 million.
Oh yeah, go on, lad.
He is some player.
Moussa Marega can whip it in now. It's good work this, as they chase a go-ahead goal.
He hasn't played left mid for a long while. Good ball in, Wan-Bissaka away.
No threat now.
On Matty, that's all you.
Simple save for David De Gea.
It's been a bit of a ball fest so far, Martin, hasn't it? Neither set of players looking particularly
back to Barbier.
They both need a bit of a kick to get them going.
Able to make the interception.
Again. Jack Johnson. He's so quick.
Promising forward play from them again.
He's not got any real quality. There's a problem. Maybe I've made a mistake bringing on these sorts of players in this game.
Alan McInally, who's got some goal news for us at Tottenham Hotspur.
It's the second goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Lucas. He hit it from distance with power, striking the crossbar as it went in. 65 minutes played. 2-1.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual.
Oh shit! Thank God for that.
Offside.
The referee's given him the right time. Good stuff. First to Kimmich.
It's Kimmich.
To Johnson. There's Bruno on.
It's unlike him really to play the ball straight to the opposition. Substitution now for the home team. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. It's Moussa Marega. Bastos. Bit of keep ball going on here.
Forward to drop points to teams like Brighton.
Moussa Marega.
That simple, really.
I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space.
Time is running out.
for substitutes of 4 to be used. And we've got one coming on now. Could be a cross here, could be dangerous. Taking on the defenders. Intercepting well.
Ref, that is an awful challenge. So cynical. Has to go off for that in my opinion.
That's going to be a yellow card for this player.
And a really good counter attack.
Tierney. Joshua Kimmich.
De Bruyne.
Fernandez.
Fucking hell, Brighton are cunts. They were in the last game, I remember. Cheating fucking scumbags. And then have to go.
Make sure the pass wasn't completed.
Johnson, go on.
Striding forward,
purposefully. That's the problem. Johnson! Ah.
It's going to be his throw here.
That was the chance. That was the chance. Fernandez into Longstaff. Longstaff.
Well, in his own box, there was no margin for error.
Shit.
They can be quick on the break now. Still progressing on the break.
Make that.
Could have done better with that counter attack. Look at the watch, and that will tell you 6 minutes to go. Joshua Kimmich. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
Still Josh Kimmich. Still Josh Kimmich! Josh Kimmich! The fucking captain! Get in! Get the fuck in! Joshua Kimmich might have just won it for us. Lovely work from Kimmich. And he says, you know what, I'll take it into my own hands. What a finish. Get in. 1-0 United. Where's a tough place to go?
It's Manchester United in the lead.
He's doing his thing, man. Come on.
The supporters, Alan, trying to play their part here and lift the home team.
Yeah, I think they believe, Martin. The question is, do those players down on the pitch believe as well here?
The referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes. Still trying to equalise right into the closing moments here with this attack. And the goalkeeper can just saunter out and pick that up.
Come on, a 1-0 win. Absolutely perfect from us. Joshua Kimmich's goal, the difference at the very end. Really created nothing in that game. That's something to be concerned about potentially. But for right now, we'll bathe in the win, and titles are won on grafted games. That's for sure.
Just a quick couple of questions. Thank you, that's all the...
Some more training going. Up to 60, Rios up to 66. Transfer for Kimi from Lyon. It would have to be 85 million. Nothing less than 70 for me to consider that. I want Kimi to be my backup right back, that's for sure. Transfer for Tuanzebe and Dan James, not happening. Barcelona with Dan, nope, not happening. Breaking down negotiations, I expected that to be the case.